Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to this fifth edition of FeFCon. It's really, we are all thankful to you for having made it such a kind of big numbers who have registered in. Just briefly, I am going to run through what happened in this last 5 years, how the journey started with the Fever Foundation, and how we are here today. Uh, I'm Dr. Manjula. I am the convener of Fever Foundation. So, Fever Foundation has started with a very important vision of striving towards imparting knowledge on the unmet needs and provide information on research, education, and therapy updates on fever management. So, what is Fever Foundation? It is an independent, non-commercial foundation which is supporting the educational and academic activity, basically to address the unmet needs in the fever management. As you all know, fever is a very, very common symptom. So, we want to involve into a lot of educational, academic activities in the management of fever. The foundation is committed to conceive, build, and sustain programs, as well as to make a scientific initiative which are aimed at providing evidence-based update to the healthcare professionals. So various activity of Fever Foundation can be put under the following categories. We conduct annual fever conference. This time we are on the fifth edition of this conference, and conduct fever CMEs, both for postgraduates as well as family physicians and the practicing doctors, pediatricians and physicians. We bring about books on fever management and clinical and epidemiological research, challenging case presentation competition for postgraduates, Young Scholar Awards, and also we are involved into a lot of awareness program, patient education, paramedical education, parent education, and public awareness activities. With regard to Fever Foundation FeFCon, we started this FeFCon conference in the year 2018. What was our first annual fever conference, where we had more than 300 delegates, both physician and pediatrician, attended this conference, which was a physical meeting of 2 days conference. Then we had second year, FeFCon 2019, we had more than 500 delegates, physician and pediatrician across India attended this 2 days conference. In 2020, we all know it was the COVID year, so we went into virtual mode. We had 3 days of virtual conference. We had more than 42 speakers, and we had more than 10,000 registration. It was accredited by credit hours by Karnataka Medical Council. In 2021, we had another big event that was also virtual. We had more than 36 plus delegates last year registered for FeFCon. We had the speakers of national and the international repute. And the first time last year, we had poster presentation competition for postgraduates, which we continued this year also. We had a very reputed speakers last year. The keynote address was given by none other than Chief of American College of Physician, Darlene Miner. And we had the GC Surana oration by Dr. Muruganathan sir. Then Dr. Arora came in to talk about COVID-19 vaccination. We had the Likewise program last year. And also we had a parent education program, Fun with Fever. So we have also brought about 7 books, and which is available to you on the platform. You can go to the library on the platform. You can download these 7 books which are brought about by Fever Foundation. And these are all helpful to you in your day-to-day practice. There are books for pediatrician and books for physician. There's one exclusive book on COVID. With regard to fever CME, we have done more than 75 CME. We have collaborated with several medical associations. We have covered more than 10,000 doctors in this fever CME activities. Now we are here today for the 5th edition of Fever Foundation Conference, which is a virtual conference. And the theme of this conference is Fever, Look, Analyze and Manage. It will be 2 days conference, 5th today evenings, and tomorrow it will be for morning till 2:30 in the afternoon. The highlights of FEFCon 2021, I'm happy to share with you that we have more than 40,000 delegates who have registered for this conference, and the number is still increasing. And we have the delegates who are registered, both national and the international delegates. We have both national and the international repute speakers with us. Very renowned speakers are going to speak in these 2 days of scientific event. And this conference is also accredited with Karnataka Medical Council with credit hours. And this time we have also 2 dedicated hall, physician and pediatrician hall. Day one, you will be having the common hall. All the sessions will be in the one hall. Both the common session will be happening. Tomorrow, post breakfast session, it will be in a separate hall. There will be parallel program happening, sessions happening, one in physician hall for physicians and the pediatrician hall for pediatricians. And tomorrow morning, we have a very popular session, which is workshop session, which is antibiotic stewardship workshop. Tomorrow morning, between 9 and 10, 10 onwards, the regular conference happens in the 2 hall. And we just finished a national PG quiz competition, both in internal medicine and the pediatrics. And we also finished poster presentation combination competition for internal medicine as well as pediatric postgraduate students. So just a bird's eye view of how this program is, scientific event for FEFCon 2022. Day one, Saturday, which is today, we finished PG competitions, quiz competition between 2 and 4. Now we are here from 5:30 onwards for the common hall, where the sessions will be, the topics have chosen such a way that it will be helpful to both pediatricians and physician, intensivist, and all the people who are managing fever, which includes family physician, general practitioner. So the common topics have been taken. And tomorrow morning, we have workshop, antibiotic stewardship workshop between 9 and 11, which is also a common session for physician, pediatrician, and all the doctors. From 10 o'clock onwards, there will be 2 halls for physician hall and the pediatrician hall, which is hall A and hall B, where the parallel sessions will be going on. Physician hall will have the sessions of internal medicine, and pediatricians will have the sessions relevant to pediatricians. So this is in a nutshell about how the fever concern, how we have journeyed so far. Once again, I thank you very much for having joining into this event of 5th edition of FEFCon. And before I close, my task will be incomplete if I don't thank these our scientific board, our advisory board members who have been with us, helping us, guiding us, in fact, hand holding us to run this Fever Foundation foundation, all the activities, and helping us in all the scientific academic events. And I am really thankful to them. Without them, we would not have been come so far in our journey. Thank you, each one of you, the eminent doctors who are our advisory board members who are helping us to run this Fever Foundation non-academic scientific body. Thank you so much, sir. And lastly, I welcome you all once again and enjoy the 2 days of scientific fiesta, I can say. And you will, I'm sure you will have really wonderful session and which will help you in your day-to-day practice. Thank you so much.